Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back again to another video tutorial for the Academy of Mathematics, and my name is Akin. All right, and in today's video, this video is mainly about helping you to develop important, say, one arsenals in becoming a math genius or becoming really good at math. All right, and this is more on the fun side of math. It's not per se to help you to build any fundamentals, but this is a really cool trick that I learned when I was learning math, and since the day I learned it, I have never forgotten how to do it, and so I'd like to share it with you guys. All right, so now and again it pops up, and if your brain can pick up on this this math trick, then you may somehow be viewed by the public as being a little smarty pants, so to speak. All right, so in this video we're going to talk a little bit about multiplication by the number 11. All right, and there are about 2 more videos that I'm going to be making, so look out for those videos as it relates to divisibility by 11 and or the divisibility test by 11, multiplication of 3-digit and 4-digit numbers. So there are some fun videos coming up, so look out for those. All right, and if this is the first time that you're viewing this channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell for future updates. All right, good. So let's get started with this video. So one of my favorite number is, of course, the number 11, and there's no special reason why. It just has this thing with me. All right, and so I'd like to share this trick with you, so check it out. All right, so I'll play some notes right here for you, and it says here that when multiplying any 2-digit number by 11, the end result of the product will most often begin and start with the digits of the multiplicand. Since the product will most likely be a 3-digit number, the middle digit of the result will be the sum of the digits of the multiplicand. Okay? Now, what is a multiplicand? Okay, so in this case, the 17, the 42, the 81, the 34, and the 63 are my multiplicand. And the 11 is my multiplier. That's basically what I'm going to call it for argument's sake. Yes? And so this is my multiplicand. And this note that I put here doesn't make sense until I actually show you what I mean. All right? So take, for example, I wanted to multiply the 11 multiplied by 17. Easily, I will know that the answer for this here is equal to 187. And how I was able to know that is, as it says here, that when multiplying 11, multiplying any 2-digit number by 11, the result of the product will most likely begin and start with the digits of the multiplicand. So since my multiplicand is 17, the result will end with 7 and start with a 1. It goes on here to say here that since the product will most likely be a 3-digit number, the middle digit of the result, this middle digit right here, the middle digit of the result will be the sum of the digits of the multiplicand. So the digits of the multiplicand is 1 and 7. So 1 plus 7, which is the sum, is equal to 8. And that is how you will basically multiply any number by 11. All right, hopefully you got that, guys. So let's do another one and see how that works out for you. All right, wonderful. So 11 times 34. Now if you got the first one right, then you would know that this answer is basically 374. And how I was able to do that? Because the multiplicand is 3, so it starts with a 3, so my result would start with a 3. Most often it will start with a 3 and it will end with a 4. And so the middle digit right here will be the sum of these two here, which is 7. All right, and you can definitely check that out on your calculator. All right, if this is really fun and you like it, of course, please hit like on this video. All right, I'm sure that this will be something fun that you can show your friends and your family. Okay, you don't have to be a really good math student to know this. Let's do another one. All right, so this should take you approximately 2 to 3 seconds to get. All right, guys, so Your answer is 462, yes? All right, great job. If you've got that right, awesome. And why is that so? Okay, so my multiplicand is 4, starts with a 4, and it ends with a 2. So my result will start with a 4 and end with a 2. All right? And so my middle digit here is going to be the sum of the 4 and the 2, which is 6. So that's 462. Okay? Good job. If you're following me so far, of course, as I expect, you're going to be hitting like on this video. So quickly, this should take you about 4 or 5 seconds, give or take. This should be an answer of 693. Is that correct? All right. If you've got that correct, give yourself a hand. All right, guys, that's awesome. And again, if it is that you want to figure out how is it that I got this, I'm going to repeat it one more time. So here we have 6. My multiplicand start with a 6 and ends with a 3. All right, so the middle digit is going to be 6 plus 3, which is 9. That's 693. All right, and then for the last one here, which is, by now I think that you should get it. The answer would start with an 8, end with a 1, and when you add the 8 and the 1, you're going to get 9. So your product result is 891. All right, so hopefully you guys got that and you're following so far. All right, so this is the easy bit of the thing. So it can get a little bit tricky sometimes. All right, you just got to be a little bit careful when you begin to sum the digits of the multiplicand. So I have 5 more examples on another page for you, which I'm going to bring up right now. All right, so sometimes it's not as straightforward and you cannot do it as quickly in your head as possible depending on the numbers. So check out these 5 examples and we're going to see how this works out for you. Okay. All right, so we have 11 multiplied by 59. All right, so we know that most likely it will start with a 5, the result, and it will end with a 9. All right, but here, when we sum 5 and 9, we get 14. And we cannot put the 14 right in the middle because that would basically give us a 4-digit answer, which, I mean, 11 times 59 will not give you a 4-digit number. All right, it will give you most likely a 3-digit value. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to take the 4 from the 14 and we're going to place it in the middle. And this 1, we're going to bring it to the top and add it to the 5 right here. All right, so our final answer for this is going to be 5 plus 1, 6, and the 4 goes in the middle and the 9 goes at the end. All right, so that was a little tricky, but let's do another one and see if we can catch on to this example here. So 11 times 37. All right, so we most likely know that it will begin with a 3 and it will end with a 7. What we do know though is that whenever we multiply any number by 11, it will always end with the digit that ends the multiplicand. That's what we know. But the first digit will change depending on if when you sum the digits of the multiplicand, then it will change the value of the first digit in the result. So when we add the 3 and the 7 here, we're going to get 10. So of course we cannot put the 10 exactly in the middle. So what we're going to do instead is that we're going to write down the 7 at the end. Yes, we're going to take the 0 from the 10, place it in the middle here, and use the 1 and add it to the 3 right here. So we're going to get 407. All right. Awesome, guys. So I hope you got that one. I hope you got this set of example correct. Let's try these 3 real quickly. All right, so we know that it's going to end with a 7. All right, and then we know most likely it's going to end with an 8. Yes. All right, good. And then when we add 8 and 7, we're going to get 15. But again, we cannot write that 15 in the middle. So we're going to write down the 7 here, and we're going to place the 5 in the middle. Yes. And then we're going to add the 1 from the 15 to the 8, and we're going to get 957. All right. Now, the more of these questions you do, is the easier it will become, and it will be very easy for you to pick up on these kind of questions. You just got to practice them. And you don't need a teacher to per se give you these questions. You can just make them up in your head. Like what I did. I just made them up. Okay, now what I do when so for these two last examples, I do this really fast in my head. So what I do is that when I look at this and I say, oh, 7 and 6, the first thing I do is to add these in my head. I'm like, okay, 7 and 6, that's going to give me 13. So I know that the first digit is going to change to an 8. And I know it's going to end with a 6. And since 7 and 6 is 13, I know that there's going to be a 3 that's going to be in the middle right there. All right, that's how I do this question real fast. But you can take this kind of approach to these kind of questions. It will make your life a lot easier until you get a hang of these kind of questions. All right, so for this last one here, I know that 9 and 3 is going to give me 12. So I know that this 9 is going to turn to a 10. Yes, and I know it's going to end with a 3, and I know that 9 and 3 is 12, so I know that this is going to be a 2 right here. So I'm going to get 1023. All right, guys, so I really that brings us to the end of this part 1 of multiplication by 11. I hope this was a really nice video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please share this with your friends, practice it. You can even test your friends and say, hey, I can multiply any number by 11 faster than you can use a calculator. And when you do it, you will really look like a smarty pants until you show them the trick. So that brings us to the end of this video, guys, and I hope you really like it, and I hope to see you soon in part 2 when I'm going to teach you how to multiply any 3-digit number by 11. All right, guys, take good care. Akin saying goodbye from the Apex Academy for now. Take care.